I got injured again. It's always the same back problem. I guess it is sciatica. Well, it could be another thing, but the symptoms point to it. I've been dealing with this for a long time now, and it's the reason I switched to front squats initially. And from there, I fell in love with the movement, and I wanted to get strong at it, to build it to 200 kilograms. So my legs get stronger, my core gets stronger, my lower back gets stronger. So then I can move to the back squat like as my main goal. And this is the reason I didn't achieve the goal of squatting 230, between 230 and 240 by the beginning of 2026. I squatted 210 or 207, I don't remember, with this back problem in late 2024. So in my mind, I was like, okay, if I get this problem fixed and I keep progressing by the beginning of 2026, I'll be squatting 230, no problem. But then I triggered this problem like 2 or 3 times in 2025. And the funny thing is that I never triggered this injury doing squats, Jefferson curls, or any exercise that uses a lot of lower back. This time I was just moving the back extension machine to work on my lower back, and boom, I had this sharp pain and I could barely walk for the next 3 days. This has been frustrating me and also affecting things like dips and pull-ups, because lower back gets used especially during pull-ups and also on the bench press, because you have to do the arch, and this kind of makes me have the pain. So that's another reason my progress has suffered quite a bit with these movements. Just for you to see that injuries happen when you're doing things that are not heavy, things which people think will get injured, like doing a deadlift, doing a heavy squat, carrying a lot of weight. People think that these things will injure you, but in my experience and other people's experience, it's random things that injures you. So my goal now is like to get my lower back super strong. I think this is what will help me squat 200 kgs, like front squat 200 kgs this year. The secret is not even my legs, but my lower back and my core and technique. But this session was good, to be honest. It was on a Monday and the injury was on a Friday. I recovered pretty fast. Muscle ups went very well, minimum pain doing it. Overhead press also felt super good. But there was a huge difference. It was like all my back was super tight and I couldn't stabilize my back, and the movement was like limited. It was weird. And just taking the weight from the rack, I would feel my lower back hurting a bit. But yeah, not much difference in strength. I'd say 10 kilograms weaker. But yeah, I was happy overall with that. And then I skipped squats, obviously, because I couldn't squat. I couldn't trigger it again. But then I did triceps. I've been working on my arms quite a bit. Now that I don't have any competitions, I'm not going to compete anytime soon. I'm going to work more on my arms, especially on the triceps. Biceps, I don't want to get them more big because it can influence my pull-ups. It can affect my lockout position. So no, and I want to get my triceps bigger because it's one of my weaknesses. And then I did back extensions to help with the recovery. And I think back extensions will be the key here for me to get stronger, like I said. Just by doing it in this session, my lower back felt way better right away. Even though the movement was limited, as you can see, I wasn't doing like the full range of motion because the pain, but it was way better. Now I want to get lower back stronger and avoid this injury and fix this injury. Also, mobility work will help me because there's a noticeable difference in my legs, leg mobility. So yeah, I have to work on it. And by the time I'm recording this, my back is way better, and thanks to the back extensions. Then I did some leg curls just for some stimulus in the legs. Leg extensions was broken, so yeah, I didn't do any quad work. But yeah, that was it for that session. I did what I could, and I think not doing nothing is worse. If you don't have anything broken, if the pain is not something like 8 out of 10 or more, you could work around it. And this is a lesson that I learned through my journey, that doing something is better than just sitting around and not doing nothing. So yeah,